Nancy Conyers. Normally we have our readers represent a literary organization, publisher, magazine, something of those along those lines. You have a lot of things you could feasibly represent, Nancy. I don't know if you want to do the MFA program because they will share in the glory. Should you be the champion? MFA. And Antioch. Okay, go Antioch. All right. Now, an emerging writer who is relentlessly emerging from all sorts of places, abandoned rickshaws, her day job, her ass. She rewires her brain from finance to writing on a daily basis and enjoys the occasional fractured psyche. Jenn represents the less than 1/20th of the MFA in Creative Writing program at City University of Hong Kong. Yeah! Oh, now we're in for it. The first low residency MFA to be established in Asia, and literally the best MFA program ever made. Well, we'll see that moment as Antioch takes on City University of Hong Kong.
Yeah, right.
Jenn, come on up. Woo! Everybody give Jenn.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Okay. Today I'm going to read an unpublished short named Ophiuchus, aka 2012. Jeff Morgenstrom is at home tending to his affairs on what he thinks is a Tuesday morning when he is interrupted by a thunderous knock at the door. Boom, boom. Ah, come on, Jeff thinks. He rearranges his robe, grabs a handful of tissues from the bedside table. It's way too early in the morning for Louis. Boom, boom. Jeff opens the door to the beaming face of Louis Lenderman, his building super. Louis Lenderman is a squat, dark-haired man with no neck. Sometime in the 80s, during his stint as extreme bodybuilder Louis Kablooey, his neck disappeared, never to be found again. As a result, he closely resembles Fred Flintstone, but instead of a leopard print man dress, Louis sports an impressive collection of velour tracksuits in a rainbow of colors. Today, Louis is periwinkle with orange racing stripes. Hey, Morgenstrom, Louis says, looking to the left of Jeff's head. Hey, Louis, Jeff says, not budging from the doorway. Oh man, Morgenstrom, have I got news for you? Louis rests one arm on the doorframe and peers steadfastly to the left of Jeff's head. Jeff follows his line of sight and sees his own unmade bed. He tightens the belt of his robe and says, Louis, stop staring at my bed, man. You're creeping me out. No, dude, I'm not looking at your bed. So what are you looking at? Nothing. Well, I'm supposed to be looking at nothing, but it's really, really hard to look at nothing. Jeff doesn't answer, hoping that Louis will go away if he remains really, really still. I got laser eye surgery, dude, Louis says, kicking up a little jig. For a big guy, Louis is pretty light on his feet. Jeff responds with, huh. Doc told me not to look at anything for at least 5 days. Huh. Louis shifts his weight from one foot to the other and says, so aren't you gonna ask me why I got myself lasered? Why? Why what? Why did you get yourself lasered? Louis grins, does another little jig, and says, because of 2012. What? 2012, you know, end of the world, John Cusack? Anyway, when the world starts busting apart and everyone's running for their lives, I am not going to be the guy who falls into a gaping hole because some idiot knocks my glasses off. I'm going to be prepared. So, you got your eyes lasered because of a movie. No, dummy, 2012 is real, and you better start facing facts. The visually challenged will be at a serious disadvantage when shit hits the pan. You mean when shit hits the fan? Jeff says, pushing his own glasses up the bridge of his nose. Louis chuckles. No, dummy. Why would shit ever hit a fan? Are you really a writer? Anyway, I got big news. But you gotta let me in first because I really have to pee. Jeff sighs, momentarily weighing the consequences of shutting the door in Louis's face. Last time Jeff did that, his apartment was mysteriously without hot water for a week. Fine, Jeff says, unblocking the doorway. You do realize your apartment is downstairs, right? One hand on his groin, Louis barges through the door and into the bathroom. Jeff sits down at his desk with a sigh. Before long, Louis comes barging out. The man can't seem to pass through doorways without barging, and repeats, "Oh, I've got news." "All right, what is it?" Jeff says, resigned, but curious. Louis sits down, fixes his gaze on the empty space past Jeff's right ear and says, "We are about to have a social life explosion, my friend. You know how you and I have the same birthday?" "Yes, Louis. You remind me every time you come over, which is pretty much every day. And by the way, I really do need to get back to work, so yeah, well, get this. I just heard on the news today that you and we've got a whole new star sign." Louis shakes both thumbs in the air like Ebert rating the Social Network. Jeff responds, "Oh, brother. Yes, brother, it's true. Our Sagittarian lives are over. We are now men of Ophiuchus." At this he stands, sweeping his arm in front of him like he's addressing the Roman Senate. "Ophia who?" "Ophiuchus! Look it up, dude. It's totally awesome. It's like this big dude wrestling a snake." "So you're telling me we went from being a centaur, coolest human hybrid ever, to some dude," Jeff quotes in the air, "wrestling a snake? What is that? The Greek equivalent of choking the chicken?" "I am Ophiuchus. Hear me rub. 1, out!" Jeff laughs so hard, he almost falls off his chair. Louis grabs Jeff by the shoulders, looks him in the eye and says, "Morgenstern, you gotta focus. This is gonna change our game, man." Suddenly, he panics, looks away and says, "Crap! You made me look at you, dummy!" Jeff is laughing so hard he's sprouting tears. Louis shakes Jeff again and yells, "Don't you realize what this means? The ladies, Morg. Think of the ladies." Jeff stops laughing, wipes the tears from his face. What do the ladies care if we're the master masturbators of the universe? Dude, we are an untapped resource. Think about it. No chick has ever dated an Ophiuchus. They have no idea if they're compatible with us or not. It's like a coup de grace, dummy. I don't think that's how a coup de grace works. Of course that's how it works. Do you know how much time chicks spend reading horoscopes? Think of the openers. So, what's your sign, little lady? Virgo. You? Ophiuchus. Really? I've never dated an Ophiuchus before. I bet you and I would be compatible. Well, I don't see why not. Cha-ching! Laid, brother! Laid! Come with me tonight to the rally room. We can test it out. 2 Ophiuchuses together? Who can beat that? Barely able to contain himself, Jeff manages to say, "All right, Louis, why not?" "Awesome. My eye doctor? He says I'm good to go by tonight. I'll be looking at those ladies full in the face." "I'll come by at 7, yeah?" "Sure, Louis," Jeff says, grinning. Louis jumps up to leave, arms flailing, and accidentally knocks Jeff's glasses to the floor. Handing them back to him, Louis says, "You really should look into that, dude. I've got 2 numbers for you. 2012. Jeff puts his glasses back on, finds himself actually considering laser eye surgery. Halfway to the door, Louis spins around, flashes double devil signs, circa 1982, and yells, "Ophiuchus!" before barging out the door.